With a running time of 9 minutes and 54 seconds. No, that's just, it's only like
It's only
9:40.
like 7:23. We're actually not kidding, unfortunately. Okay, so I do tend to write these long songs, and this is one of them. This is off the newest album. Feel free to take bathroom breaks as needed. I just want to put it out there for one, that even though murder is in the title, because this is called Murder Creek, it's Murder Creek, Alabama. Nobody is really officially murdered per se, and I am completely innocent of anything if it might give the impression otherwise in the song.
For legal reasons, she's saying she's not admitting to anything at all.
Here we go. This is a little place called Murder Creek, which is a creek that runs through South Alabama. I can't close my eyes in the dark, a dream in black and bleak. I get chills when a rooster crows in the night, and I find myself at Murder Creek. I wade through the water to that fallen tree that's been down since the storm in July. I sit until the dark begins to fade, and I'm staring at a blood-stained sky. That old feral cat sits on the bank, his big eyes glowing bright. He watches me like he did before, like he watched from the woods that night. I get this feeling that he's not the only one hiding out there in the trees. And I run from the cold, muddy water like I'm running from a swarm of bees. There are stories that should be forgotten. There are sorrows too terrible to speak. But as hard as I try, I can never forget what happened at Murder Creek. Follow that old trail in the woods that leads to the edge of town. Sadie's in her backyard hanging clothes, barefoot in her nightgown. Now Alabama's full of a rivalry, and we got grudges as old as the dirt. But I never thought a man could sway us like a clothesline swinging a shirt. I never would have gone out that night if it hadn't been the way Sadie laughed. Now she's looking at me and she's standing so still, like she's waiting to be photographed. We were all just a little bit in love with him and the dark, daring things that he said. But he clung to Sadie most of all, like a demon inside her head. There are monsters we didn't mean to make, world and havoc we never meant to wreak. But we watched it all play out like a movie that night at Murder Creek. Sometimes you're forced to do things some people just wouldn't understand. I keep hearing those words, Sadie's words in my head as I cut across a Mr. Brown's land. Lorene is out in the pasture, alone by a broken gate. There's a green rock filly on the other side, just whinnying and shifting its weight. I remember her in the water that night, like a dam against the flood. Hair streamed down across her face, and mud stained her dress like blood. She never said much before. Now she doesn't talk at all. But one time I caught her crying inside Big Ben's empty stall. There are secrets that come with secrets, and mysteries that play hide and seek. And I could never understand or explain what happened at Murder Creek. Travis is staring out a dark window with a look of hate and shame. I wonder if that look is for someone, or if he even knows who to blame. We were such a sleepy little dreamy town. Now we're all nightmares and dread. We got ghosts walking around like people, and people walking around like the dead. Back to Taylor, she looks down and hurries out of sight. She smelled of what she'd been baking, just like she did that night. Danny is sitting on the front porch, probably waiting for that worthless son, who plays in a river of whiskey each night, trying to wash away the things we've done. That would happen at Murder Creek. I run like I'm being chased back to my old deserted house. When I notice the back door is open, oh, my heart is beating out of my blouse. There's a footprint of muddy creek mud right there on the kitchen floor, and a mama's old tap on his sunbed that hadn't been there before. Where there's a land of iron and steel, there are three types of flesh and bone. Those that lead, those that follow, and those who wanna be left alone. I've lived my whole life free, but I'm losing my lucky streak. And I'm thinking soon the whole world will know what happened at Murder Creek. There are monsters in the dark, there are futures we can never see, and a night in the past that keeps rushing forward like the water